returning to the channel over and over again, week in and week out, and showing the love and support by sharing it, by commenting. You're the real MVP. That's all I got to say. I'll even look at you over here. You're the real MVP. You want to go over here? You're the real MVP. And we'll go over here. You're the real MVP. Again, if you're, not watching the video format of this, you're missing out on all the camera angles. So, but then again, you're not really missing out. I don't know. We're just rambling at this point. Anyways, let's start with the basics. What does it mean to help others? Psychologically, it's an action, big or small, where you intentionally support someone else's well-being. You could be listening to a friend vent, you could be volunteering at a shelter, or in recovery, you could be sponsoring someone. It's not just altruism, it's a behavior wired into our brains. Evolutionary psychology. So, if you think about evolutionary psychology, you could look up a guy named Robert Trivers, and he published work in the 70s, I think 1971, on reciprocal altruism. And he says that we help because it boosts group survival. You scratch my back, I scratch yours, and then we both avoid getting eaten by a bear. A lot of what you'll pay attention to, if you'll pay attention to it in previous episodes, a lot of the way that we operate is wired into some ancestral traits. We are tribal as human beings. And naturally, for survival, you needed to stay close to the tribe. And so think about that as we're going through this as far as helping others. This is kind of where my heart is at too, because I feel like as a society, we've lost a lot of it. It's dog eat dog, every man for himself, and you could blame it on capitalism, you could blame it on social media, whatever you want to blame it on. It's a corruption of the heart one way or the other when you're just focusing on yourself and refusing to help other people because they're human beings. I don't care what your religious background is. I don't care what your cultural upbringing is. It doesn't matter. You're a human being. And if we can snap back into this reality that we are here because our ancestors helped each other in some form or fashion for survival, then hopefully it can start to help us see things from a different lens, right? But this isn't just all caveman vibes. Helping others triggers a cascade of neurological fireworks. Studies from the University of Pittsburgh show that altruistic acts light up the mesolimbic pathway, which is the brain's reward system. This is the same circuit that goes wild for chocolate, or less innocently for cocaine. So here's the math behind that. Helping someone increases dopamine levels by